Welcome back, extraterrestrials, to the X-Files franchise breakdown. In this week's video, we're doing Season 1, Episode 22. We're coming to a close on Season 1. Thank God. Alright, so the plot of the episode is in the description like usual. Let's just get right into this episode. What do we see in this episode? Good point. We do see...
What do we see in this episode? We see Mulder, and we see Scully, and there's a little girl, and she's possessed by a cop that died, and she's like, no. The writer of this episode, you could tell it's the end, okay? Because they're just like, we promised Fox... 24 episodes, and now they're just like, what do we got, come on, because I've seen this in other episodes in the X-Files.
Sure.
And creepy little girl Eve, spirit or whatever possessed the guy with the woman at the office building.
I want to say they refer to him as a poltergeist at some point in this, or I just watched Poltergeist again.
Yeah, I mean, I like. Is it a bad episode?
Yeah,
I'm like.
Yeah, no.
I like the detective work a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. There. Yeah. Like, okay, so the premise is bad because it's regurgitated, like you said. I mean, the premise, yeah. I mean, we see this creepy little girl be possessed by this cop and take out revenge. There's no link to this little girl in this video, or in this episode. There's no reason this cop took this little girl's body over.
No.
So that's like one of the biggest things that is annoying about this episode is there's no connection. No. They didn't even bother to try to write a connection. They just skimmed over that whole entire thing completely. But you do see a lot of good detective work. And it's mostly detective work. There's not a lot of chase and catch in this episode, which we see in a lot of episodes. This is just good old-fashioned detective work. And
not even like what's happening, but more of why these cops?
Yeah.
Why are
it's
these?
A puzzle.
Yeah. Why are these cops being triggered or being,
triggered?
Yeah. Why are these cops being pursued and stuff? And yeah, we learn little information here and there. There's a whole fun story about origami. Hey, I like how they explain origami in this.
Yeah.
Like, what is this?
Yeah. It's Japanese paper folding.
Oh yeah, it's ancient Japanese paper folding and stuff. But yeah, there's just no. If this was a movie review, it would be potatoey. It'd be fucking potatoey. It's not boring. It's bland.
There is one thing that plays later in the seasons that is for the first time brought up in this episode, and that's regression therapy.
Yeah.
We know Mulder later in the series goes under hypnotic or hypno regression therapy, and it's the first time that the idea is introduced in the show.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that was intentional. They wrote an entire episode around that one sentence, and then so that they could use it later, or this is where he gets the idea to do it to himself, or whatever the case is. But that's the first time we hear of it, and it plays a big role later.
Mm-hmm.
But we also see Scully completely shut down Mulder. He is throwing so much evidence at the wall. All of it is sticking. And she basically goes, yeah, that's fine and all, but no court's going to hear this shit. Yeah. So shut up, and walks away from him.
Yeah, we're presuming.
That's it. So, I don't know what to say about this episode.
I mean, there's nothing like tangible, no like monster, it's just what's going on here. I don't know. Okay.
Yeah.
It would have been better if the wife of the one
right
bad cop who used to be the wife of the dead cop now, would have been possessed. There is no link to why this little girl, or maybe it was, and I was just so bored out of my mind that I was just like,
I mildly paid attention to the entire episode, and I didn't see that.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this you see some good detective work.
Yeah.
You see them trying to put a puzzle together. You see them argue. It just wasn't a strong episode.
Yeah.
So obviously, if you're getting into the show and you're looking to watch the show, watch it.
Yeah.
But it's not one of the good episodes. It's not one of the memorable episodes. It's I hate to say it, but it's lazy.
Yeah, it's a lazy episode. I mean, but we had Tombs last time.
Yeah.
That was a boring, lazy episode where it's like, why do I care? You know, and it just kind of flew by. Now this, I think we're just stuck in this. We're almost done. Like filler.
Let's just get through this.
Yeah.
We have the ending episode set up.
Yeah.
Let's just put these other two out to get this going.